Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a reading for February 2024. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for February 2024 is the Lovers, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands upright. So your biggest challenge in February is the Lovers, and the Lovers is a card of love. It's a card of a connection, a relationship that you're involved in, and I do feel that even though you and this person have a lot of passion between one another, there's some sort of challenge that you've been facing within your relationship or relationships. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the recent past, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Moon, and you have the Ace of Swords. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel somebody here left or you disconnected from someone, but it happened very secretively, excuse me. I do feel that in the past, there was less said, but it was very clear why somebody left, okay? Even though there wasn't really much that was said. Something here was very clear. It's like, oh, I know why this person left, or I know why, you know, they're keeping secrets from me, or I know why this is happening. So it's almost like in the past, there was more actions rather than words. So it's like, I don't really need to hear what you say. I just look at your actions and see, you know, what's really happening and going on. So that's what I feel happened here in the past. We're going to find out more in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Nine of Swords. So in the present moment, it looks like there's some sort of conflict between you and a specific person that you're dealing with. I do feel with the Knight of Cups here, someone's been emotionally on and off with you for quite some time, and it has created some sort of stress, worry, fear, sleepless nights. And we're going to talk more about why this is happening and what you need to know in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and you have the Queen of Swords. So it looks like for many of you in the near future, there's definitely something here about an opportunity that's coming in. This could be a financial opportunity or simply just a new beginning that's taking place for you. I do feel with the Emperor here, a lot of you are dealing with an air sign, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm also getting maybe a Taurus or an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody here in the near future, and I don't feel like this is you. I feel it could be you, but I feel more or less this is somebody that you're in love with, that you're dealing with. Somebody here in the near future is telling you what they need. And it looks like what they need here in the near future is, in order to have a new beginning with you, they need to know there's going to be some form of stability. Okay, this could be financial stability. This could be stability in a relationship. This could be, you know, somebody wanting to get serious with you. Because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is it's a very, how do I say it? It's my player card, right? It's, you know, in and out, on and off, going here, going there, not being consistent. And, you know, when that starts to happen, whether this is you or your person, somebody here needs to make a decision about whether or not they should leave or stay, you know? So there's a lot of thought about that, maybe even a lot of spending a lot of time on their own. And this could be connected to money. Okay, this could be connected to generational wealth. This can be connected to stability. This could be connected to healing something that has been inconsistent between you and this person for quite some time. So in the long run, it looks like there's a choice or a decision that is connected to whether or not you or this person should stay or go, because things have gotten, or things have became, excuse me, very intense in the present moment. So let's do some clarification. So the Lovers is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Moon, and the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of uncertainty connected to a relationship or commitment that you're involved in. And there's a few challenges that I see here. The first thing is somebody feels in the present moment between this relationship that there's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of really knowing where this is going. Okay. So some of you are dating someone and it's like there's a lot of passion and everything, but it's like, where is this relationship going? Somebody may feel in the present moment that they are an option. They may feel like they're uncertain whether or not you want this relationship. And like I said, there's more sexual chemistry here than there is really talks about stability. And I think that's what's creating some sort of challenge here. Somebody, and again, I keep saying somebody because the lovers is more than one person. So, if you're watching this and you say, oh, I don't have anybody, then, it's not your reading. It's just not your reading for this month. Check your other signs. So yeah, the challenge here is to get clear on what you want with this person. How you see the future going, how you see this relationship going, how this relationship is going to bring the type of stability that's going to help you and this person to get clear on what you both want. And that's a big, big part of your challenge in February. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Chariot and you have the Two of Wands. So it looks like in the recent past for many of you, you disconnected, okay, or this person disconnected from you. And it created some sort of separation because what happened here was similar to what's happening in the present moment. In the past, there was this energy of needing to figure out what's going on. It's like, what's really going on between us? Again, there's this big question mark here, and I see the moon a lot, okay, in the recent past and in terms of what's going on. We just had a full moon in Leo. So, for many of you, this is very much connected to some sort of love, some sort of, Leo's about romance, right? Leo's about children. This could be about children. It could be about love. It could be about, something just big here. So somebody here left or disconnected because either there was a lack of clarity or they realized something. And this made you question the connection or relationship here in the past. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, somebody wanted to know, there's something here about security, right? Long-term commitment, security. Are we going to be okay in the future? What's really happening between us? Because something here was uncertain. And even though things were uncertain, and I feel like you were the one creating this question mark with this person because they kept asking you, well, what's going to happen? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? And this person, it's almost like somebody here was keeping secrets. And it could very well mean that your person felt this in the past, that you were, working a lot or you're focused on something else outside of whatever this relationship was. So one of you in the past was like, okay, so how do we see this going? What direction is this going to go into? And when that was ignored or there wasn't clarity on the situation, somebody here ended up leaving in the past. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about the present moment. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces. I'm also getting an Aquarius. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is clarified by, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the World. So in the present moment, what is coming to an end, okay, what's closing out for you is something here that's been ignored for quite some time is now, how do I say this? I'm going to give you an analogy because I always speak in analogies. It really helps get the point across. It's like somebody has turned up the volume on something and it's become super loud. It's like, oh, this is the problem, right? Whereas in the past, it was addressed. The problem was addressed in the past, but it was ignored. And that's why somebody left. Whereas in the present moment, it's like, this is the problem. This is why we're fighting. This is the issues. And it's like, it could be resolved. There is a possibility for this to be resolved. However, somebody here is just assuming it's done. They're like, well, this is done. And it has a lot to do with the fact that, in the present moment, it's like, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if we're on the same page. There's still an opportunity for you and this person to be together. There's still an opportunity for you and this person to have a new beginning because the world is here. It's like, it's almost like, let's put this behind us. Let's put this conflict behind us. Let's put all this behind us. Let's heal things and let's move on. However, there's some sort of emotional inconsistency. And that's what's creating the conflict, right? Because something here is it's not clear. It's not stable. And there's a lot of worry here about this problem, okay? And by the way, the problem that I'm talking about is going to be different for everyone because it is a general reading. So it's important that you identify what the problem is. I do get a sense the problem was addressed in the past, and it could have been in regards to stability, financial, could also be somebody here feeling like they're just an option to you. Or it can simply just be some toxic energy connected to the connection that needs to be changed. Could even be lies and deception. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But either way, something here is out of balance, and this is why it's creating a lot of noise in the present moment. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in the present moment for Capricorn. So the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands. You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Eight of Cups. So in the present moment, it looks like for many of you, the reason why someone here is choosing to walk away, and when I say walk away, I don't necessarily mean physically. For some of you, this person's physically leaving you, or you're physically leaving them. If that's not the case and you're still in the same household or you're still connected in some way, shape, or form, someone's emotionally disconnecting from this. And they're emotionally disconnecting from this because there's a feeling or a sense here that someone in the present moment is just in it for themselves. They're simply just in it for themselves. They're simply just taking what they need for themselves, and it's not a cooperative connection. And this is where the Lovers comes in as your challenge, because even though there's a lot of sexual energy and a sexual connection between you and this person, it's not enough. Attraction is not enough. Sexual energy between you and a person is not enough. A relationship requires a number of different dynamics for it to function and work successfully. And I think that's what a lot of you are learning right now, that, if there's a lack of emotional consistency on your end and on this person's end, this is what's creating some sort of anxiety, stress, and fear, and other factors that, of course, are personal that you should identify and know to realize why this is happening, because it's a mess in the present moment. It's a big, big mess. Okay, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's a big mess. Okay. Many of you, this is with a fire sign: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, maybe a Taurus. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. So somebody here's worried in the present moment, and they're just, sleepless nights, worried about stuff. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords in the present moment. So the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Death, and the Queen of Swords. So in the present moment, there is this addressing of issues. Okay, again, I keep getting this. It's like, I'm going to address what the problem is, and I'm going to talk about why something here is changing or why something here is coming to an end. I think the key to this transformation that's taking place in the present moment for you, which there is a transformation and we're very close. Once February passes, March is going to hit, and March is going to be, it's going to be a whirlwind of change. So a lot of people right now are feeling that. They're like, I'm feeling this change. I'm feeling it's coming. I feel like it's coming in, right? So in the present moment, there's this energy of addressing what needs to change. There's a lot of worry because this change is not a change that one person needs to make. It's a change that both of you need to make. It's a collaborative effort. And if one person's not willing to take part in the collaborative effort for change to happen, that's why this has become difficult. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that this is a collaborative energy. So, if one person's choosing to disconnect and walk away, they're choosing to disconnect and walk away because the other person's not being cooperative. And this is what creates some sort of ending, or this is what creates some sort of emotional detachment. Okay, so that's what's happening in the present moment. I do feel like there is going to be a second chance though. However, that's going to require moving into a different direction and possibly, focusing on being more self-sufficient. So if someone here is codependent, that needs to change in order for the relationship to get better. Okay. Now in the near future, there's a huge opportunity for you, Capricorn, financially. The Ace of Pentacles is money, right? So there's a financial opportunity to bring the stability that maybe your partner's looking for, or simply just the stability that you're looking for. Some of you may want to attract stability into your life, and I see there being an opportunity for that. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords first. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Page of Wands and you have the Nine of Wands. So there will be a second chance here in the near future. And these same cards that I just pulled came out again. So there's definitely a direct message to you. Someone here needs to be self-sufficient. If there's a codependency, which it looks like there was a codependency in the past, and this was either you being codependent on this person or this person being codependent on you, that will or needs to come to an end. And it looks like it will, because a second chance is given. And somebody here is going to have to become more self-sufficient. So there's an opportunity for that to move into some sort of new direction. There will be boundaries set in the near future, which is going to create this need to focus more on bringing value into the relationship, which is ultimately going to bring the stability that both you and this person are looking for. Now, again, if this is not a relationship, this is still about you becoming self-sufficient in the near future, okay? Because if you're someone who's watching this and you're saying, I'm single, I don't have anybody, you want to attract someone. That's your challenge. Your challenge is, I want to be loved. I want a relationship. All you have to do is change the reading. That's it. All you have to do is change the reading to really connect. Not everything in the reading is literal. You have to be elusive when you do this stuff, because it's not literal. Nothing is literal and nothing is fixed. Everything's constantly changing. That's inevitable in life, right? So let's say you're single. I'm just going to mention, if you're single, your ability to attract the type of love you want is only going to come in when you're self-sufficient. When you're confident and you're self-sufficient and you look like somebody who can show that you're a stable person, then that's when the type of love you're looking for will come in. And that's the opportunity that you have in February to make that happen. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Emperor. Emperor is here twice. So yeah, a lot of you in the near future are going to be spending a lot of time on your own. And I feel like there will be abandonment issues. There will be these issues coming up of why did they leave? Why are they disconnecting from me? And during that time of you going through that, it's really important that you identify the opportunities around you to bring the stability you need in your life. Ask yourself this question in the near future: why am I not able to have the type of stability I'm looking for? Is there something I need to change within myself to bring forth the stability that is required for me to have that? Because something here ends up disconnecting, leaving, abandoning, and it forces you to kind of spend time on your own to really come up with a certain idea to make something better. Okay. And I do feel like there's someone in your life, especially if you're in a relationship, who's guiding you into that direction to make that happen, because there is a lack of stability in the present moment. And I think that there's a desire or a want or a need for that. And that's what's being discussed with you in the near future. It's like, think about the resources that you have in order to create the stability that you're looking for in your life so that you can attract the type of things that you want to you. It's a process. Okay. So let's get some advice. Okay, so your advice is the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Before you decide to walk away or disconnect from someone, really weigh your options, because a lot of you end up doing things very quickly without thinking, and this is what's going to lead to more problems in the long run. Your biggest piece of advice here is to take time out to be on your own, to really weigh your options. Don't just abruptly make decisions right away, because you don't want to regret the decisions you make now and realize that they were the wrong ones later. Because that's what happened in the past. Somebody here left or disconnected and they realized, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have disconnected or I shouldn't have left. So spend that time on your own to go within, to weigh your options before you decide to walk away from something. And if you weigh all your options and realize, you know what, the best option is for me to walk away, well, then maybe that's what you need to do. do, but weigh your options first before you do that, okay? So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it helped. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.